Hello. I'm probably just gonna give it just a little bit so I can get some more of my homies in here. Before we get into SMT, Wengeance. But I played my microphone for a bit here, at least with the audio levels, to get it a bit more audible. I am slightly early on the uptake here. I meant to do this at 6, but, you know, early bird gets the worm. Alright, let's get right into it. We're gonna play SMT Wengeance. One of my favorite games in the series, though I think Nocturne is probably still my favorite. It was the first one that I played in this series, and that really got me into it. Especially as somebody who was never really into the Persona series. I played most of Persona 3, but I could never really keep up with really long games like that, and I was never super into the social aspect of it, and so having a game that had just the combat of those games was very much up my alley. And this one added a lot of cool quality of life features that I really like, so let's just jump right into it. Let's go normal difficulty. I play all my games on normal. Oh yeah, none of this actually happened. None of this was real. Keep that in mind as we go through here. Wisdom. It's SMT5 Wisdom.
Long ago, the world of order was created by God, and his servants, the angels, led it on its proper course. It was in such a world that countless mortals led happy, fruitful, and prosperous lives by his grace.
However, even God's world is not eternal. The pure, unsullied path that God had forged will, as fate dictates, become a muddled, poisonous swamp at the hands of humankind.
Reddit is down the hall and to the left.
Disrupted order begets chaos, and chaos will likewise be consumed by order in turn.
How will these keepers of knowledge strive and perish during their final, futile hours in this doomed world?
Let us watch them at our leisure until the new ruler is seated upon the throne.
Watch this teenager absolutely serve at high school.
What is this? A passing soul? This is a path linked to the future. The choices you make will affect the very course of the world.
Let's go! It's good to see everybody here, by the way. Mucho appreciated.
Stay your hand now. The soul of that girl cannot be permitted to exist.
By her very nature, she will lead the world into chaos and ruin. She must remain sealed here for all eternity.
No, you cannot date her.
Girl from this place will lead not to the future destined for this world, but to a world yet unknown.
Knowing only this, will you still take her hand?
I don't know, fellas. I think we should take her to this world. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, she's gone.
Thank you.
Let's take ibuprofen together.
Foolish soul. Do not forget that with a simple gesture, your decision has hastened the end of the world.
We can only pray that you return to the proper path, that you find your way again.
I've already played through most of the main game. Admittedly, I have not finished it. I'm really bad about finishing kind of longer games like this. But I really like a lot of the stuff that Vengeance added, so we're gonna go Vengeance. We're gonna take the girl's hand and go absolutely ape shit.
All right, listen up. Everyone should have their own personal tablets now, but it sounds like some of you still need to get them registered. Those temp accounts are about to expire, so anyone who's been put off better get on that.
Getting doxxed in SMT 5 Vengeance.
One other thing. It's been getting pretty dangerous out there. Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups. That's it for homeroom. Thank you, sir.
I don't know if I've ever seen a school in real life that had such a fly outfit. It's like we got the Gucci school uniform here. Floral pattern. All the way down the pants. Well, I'm heading off to school. Not dressed like that, you aren't. I gotta find someone who wants to walk to school, walk home with me. How about these two?
Hey! Huh? Well...
How about these fine gentlemen? Can I walk home with you two?
Hey.
Oh gee, saw you talking to that geek from the next class over. Kinda rude.
Yeah.
Oh, that Dazai? Here's making videos. Trying to stream on YouTube with some sort of virtual avatar. already don't want to ask these two. This is very clearly a couple. They already got plans.
Hey!
Bro fumbled it. We watched him fumble right there. Walked up just in time. Anywho, let's get out of here. We'll just walk on our own. Forget the buddy system.
Everything all right?
Male student D. You flatter me. Oh, never mind. Male student D does not want me. I love the thought of this extremely just like beautiful, cool student just having to go home alone because nobody wants to talk to him.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right? You should walk with us.
Let's go!
Oh! Hey, you two! Over here!
Named characters with fully rendered faces. I wonder if they'll be important to the story.
Hi there.
Looking quite festive, Miyazu.
I didn't know you knew him, Miyazu. I mean, not really.
They've met in passing. I think Miyazu and I ran into him a couple times.
Yeah, Tao. Something like that.
We met at the holiday festival.
You're lucky your big brother looks out for you so much, huh? I guess.
We're the only family we've got. I don't think it's that strange to look out for my little sister.
Sure. So, how about we all walk home together?
Third person map mode. Into cutscene. It's a true combo.
Oh, right. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something? Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately. I keep hearing this distant voice, like someone far away is calling out to me.
And they're trying to get me to play
It keeps
Gashapon
getting
machines.
closer and closer, but just when it seems like they've almost found me, I wake up. And I keep having that dream every night. Kinda getting to me. I wish someone could tell me what it all means.
Probably a reflection of something subconscious. Maybe you're just stressed over the future. It would make sense since...
Uh-oh. The TARP dimension.
Something going on?
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Seems like something's happening at the station. You should take a look. When it's my turn to rubberneck. The entire path is blocked off by a blue sheet. Doesn't look like you can pass through.
Hey!
Where do you hear this?
Huh?
Oh my god, I gotta post this on Live Leak. Let me look. Let me see the grisly scene that everyone is so jovial about for some reason.
Oh, hi. My brother came back, but he needed to take a call or something. Walked off somewhere.
He ran into a phone booth to get changed like really fast, and then I
Tell
didn't
got a
see him again.
message, too. She went looking for somewhere quiet to try calling back. Would you mind checking up on my brother? I know he's always looking after me, but I get worried about him too.
I like how you can only say yes, but you can say it like really nice or like a jerk. Fine. I guess I'll go look after your brother. Nah. Leave it to me, Miyazu.
Thanks. I'll just wait here in case Tao comes back.
Meow. Meow. Yeah, the start of this game is kind of heavy with cutscenes, which is why I'm not talking as much. But once we really get into the kind of gameplay loop of things, I will be a yapper.
All right. So word on the street is a bunch of monsters have been seen hanging around this tunnel.
This guy is my favorite guy. I love him. I love his silly sucker hat.
Yow! Sheesh! Ceiling's pretty low. Pretty dark in here too. Looks dangerous.
Let's go in, unarmed. Come on! They call this place the Truck Killing Bridge.
All right. Enough screwing around. Let's go even deeper, yeah? I think we might be onto something big.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Ghost.
Long ago, before these creatures known as humans gained knowledge, the god of law seated himself upon the throne of creation. He seized all knowledge from the other gods, rebuking them so they could never dare to approach the throne.
Reducing them to mere demons. The fruit of knowledge was secreted away in a paradise of his own creation. One day, a serpent sought out the mortals, seeking to tempt them into doing his will.
Eat the fruit of knowledge in this paradise, and you will become more like God.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit, one after another, without banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit of rage.
There was also a dope tree there.
Humans, you curious creatures infused with precious knowledge.
Know that you are observed by countless demons, waiting for their chance to strike.
I had the weirdest dream about Bible fan fiction. Into the sand dimension with you. We got transported to the I-95.
How can this be? A human walks among us.
Wow.
This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary. Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead, you may not be alive.
He would have done some scary shit to you.
Remain calm and keep still. You will be safe momentarily.
Bro picked him up like a kitten. Oh, there he goes. It's like, man, if a demon had found you, he would have picked you up by the scruff of your neck by his psionic powers. I need a minute to think about this. No, he's got the right idea. Sleep it off, buddy. I mean, look at the texture on the uniform, too. That's like... It almost looked like scales. Like, that shit is high quality. No matter how many times you look, it's the same seemingly endless sea of sand. It's safe to assume this isn't a dream. We decide to move onward for now. Paul Atreides type shit. You know it's getting critical when buildings turn into cubes. This also happens on the I-95.
Target confirmed.
Robo-Dilf. That's my guy.
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
I'm taking that hand. I trust you implicitly. If you thought he was beautiful before, you've seen nothing. Gotta use this face card. Gonna pull this face card out.
So, the Nahobino make themselves known again after all this time. Knowledge and life had remained separate until now. Perhaps the future is secured. Light or dark, you may chase whatever you please. I shall await you in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Until then, may your newfound power guide your survival.
Young man, you hear me?
Young man, don't take your pills.
You and I are now one. We have ascended to become a being known as a Nahobino. Our form is based on my own appearance, but your knowledge seems to be the basis of our consciousness. I shall obey your will. Command me in battle, that we may best fight as one.
This is just what happens when you meet any cool 35-year-old. The one criticism I have about SMT5's like differences between it and Nocturne is in Nocturne, your magic abilities would use MP, but your physical abilities would use HP, and I thought it led to a lot of like really interesting kind of strategic choices, because then healing could be a way for you to deal more damage, and you had to kind of balance damaging yourself and being able to survive the next enemy attack. But in this one, all skills just take MP, so... Also, I know that they're just like little fodder demons, but I love just all the details in the design for this little demon. I wish I could look at him closer, but I love how his outfit almost looks like he's wearing like biker leather. He's got like studs everywhere, and there's like a zipper somewhere, I think. We're gonna go straight strength. I never upgrade anything else other than strength in SMT games.
All hostile targets eliminated. That was a horde of demons hunting you for your soul, young man.
They're quite common in the land of Las Vegas.
Additionally, this place is what is now called the Netherworld.
Demons? Netherworld? I must be going crazy.
The Netherworld, you saw.
Oh no.
They
I
are
skipped it.
descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. This is their world. But do not worry. I, Proto-Fiend Aogami, am here to assist you. Together, we have become a being known as a Nahobino. This new body should allow us to fend off the demons. Let us keep this form until we reach a safe location. I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
Trust me, young man. Our bodies must remain as one until we get out of here. Now you can Naruto run. Oh. Tutorial for Naruto running. Also love how his feet are like little ice skates. They got like little blades on them.
You seem worn out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi.
Or how about a Pepsi?
This world is filled with Magatsuhi. Brimming with spiritual power, it is the source of a demon's strength. The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them? Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus, and try looking again.
When you focus, you see Magatsuhi.
Were you able to see them? Yes, those are Magatsuhi crystals. Magatsuhi can give us strength as well. If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
Just eat it, right off the ground. Don't worry, blow the sand off. Hum nom nom nom. See, young man, it's fine. Use the jump button. But man, look at his hair. Look at it go. What conditioner does he use? Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Magatsuhi.
Observe, young man. This land is known as the Netherworld. I've heard that this place was once Tokyo, but that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld, a land dominated by demons. I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man.
My LLM alter.
All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons. Two great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well. Despite this, however, the data containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
Get a load of this guy. This Aogami character. What a card.
Young man, perhaps we could make our way to Tokyo Tower. If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
I know he's a largely silent protagonist, but I just love the thought of him having like Marvel-esque quips for everything. Tokyo sure looks a lot different from the last time I visited.
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded this is a ley line fount. A ley line fount is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. As one might surmise, it holds incredible power. Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can also instantly teleport one to another location.
You can also save your game there.
Considering the damage sustained in your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you? Really now? You want to know where you are? Why, this is the place I call home. As you can plainly see, I'm a bit of a collector of sorts.
It's easy living. What with the riffraff out there and me in here. Still, a demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you.
My name is Gustav, but you can call me Gus. I love this guy too.
Call me Gustav. See something you like? It's all yours. For a small fee, of course.
I found this guy quite freakish on my my first playthrough, but he really grows on you.
So, off to Tokyo Tower, are we? And you found little old me while trying to harvest the power of the ley line found, yes? Then you ought to do yourself a favor and make a purchase. I'll sell you what you crave, long as you've got the marker. Give yourself an edge against the demons, why don't you?
As a professional courtesy, let's buy some medicine from him.
Looking to buy. Say,
Because we did just kind of barge up into his place unannounced.
satisfied your curiosity, have you? Allow me to send you back on your way. Before that, however, I couldn't help but think our meeting like this must be fate. So perhaps you can do me a favor. I'm rather taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some pawns to go out and fetch them for me. Memon, they're called. Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful.
They're trying to unionize.
Sometimes they give up the search and do whatever they please. Useless. That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction? I'll see to it you're rewarded. Also, I've taken liberty to connect this place to the ley line fount. Feel free to come and go as you fancy. Till next time. Oh, yes, of course. Here, allow me to show you the ins and outs of the ley line fount. I can use the flow to heal you if you fancy, but I can't do it for free. Cough up a little marker, however, I'll set you right his reign. Be good to remember that.
There was an unexpected meeting, but we were able to confirm its capabilities. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Memon, as we were asked.
We don't need to heal. Just a scratch. Gustav asking us to find a guy who's 10 feet away from his ley line.
One of the Memon we were told about.
Young man, I see you've taken 15 steps. Allow me to stop you in your tracks once again with the tutorial. Looks like someone took a bite out of him.
We've located a Memon.
Found a Memon already, have we? My thanks, friend. I got just the thing to show my appreciation.
Bro gave us his essence.
This is an essence. It contains the power of a demon, power that only the chosen can wield.
Don't ask me where I got it.
You'll want to make your merry way over to the ley line fount in Nita. Someone there will be able to tell you more, I'm sure. See you around.
Oh, guys, look, another. I like the face on this guy. I like how so many kind of post-apocalypse media portray the post-apocalypse as being filled with weird little freaks. I wonder if I can hunt them for sport. And vending machines that still work.
Young man, it appears there's a demon up ahead. I have a proposal. It's dangerous to travel the netherworld alone. Therefore, I recommend we recruit some demons to fight.
Yeah, if we're not even like the chosen one, we're just some dude.
By talking to demons, you can try and persuade them to join your cause. I have a life stone you can use. See if you can convince the demon to join you.
Here's another fun part of the SMT games is having to kind of broker a deal with demons to get them to be on your team. And they've all got like a different kind of personality that you got to work your way around, or else they'll totally screw you. She's gonna ask us a question. Gay son or thought daughter? Absolutely. Absolutely right, ma'am. So demon negotiation, as she said, does not always go so smoothly. Sometimes you can give them every single thing that they ask you for, and they'll be like, man, you're a pushover, I don't want to work for you.
If there is a demon you want on your side, then you might try to negotiate with them. Young man,
You took 2 more steps. Allow me to stop you there.
To teach you an efficient way to engage the enemy. When confronting demons, the best strategy is to strike them with your blade. In many cases, this will give you the initiative in the battle.
I know you never would have thought of that before. Hitting the demons with your hand sword.
On the other hand, if you are attacked, the enemy may very well gain the initiative instead. Observe the enemy's movements and act accordingly to earn an advantage in battle.
There's a little box up here I want before we go forward. Yup. Now we can go do violence. Mr. Oopie Goopy. Watch this. Yup. I like how you can have the little pixie just like whack people. I'll do it with my sword. Look how... I always find it a little bit uncanny how straight his hand has to be to form the blade, because you can still kind of see where his fingers end and the sword begins, and it's like this perfectly straight, just kind of karate chop formation. But also very cool that it comes out of his hand. I think everyone should just be able to do that. Now my Robo-Dilf will let me use his orbital satellite. What are we laughing about, fellas? Oh, they're not chill. Not chill. Thought we were just being friends. Another thing I like about this, in comparison to Nocturne, is the random encounters in Nocturne kind of just happen as you're moving around, and the more that you navigate the map, like, the higher the chance is that the next tile that you step on will be a demon. But here, they kind of just exist in the world in, like, packs almost, and so you can kind of, you know, duck and dodge around them if you're just trying to really get somewhere. So it's another one of those little quality of life things that I really like about this game. Especially because if you're trying to, like, collect items or find secret passageways, it just helps to not get interrupted, especially if it's a place you've already been through, or a place where you're already really high level, and so there's no real reason to fight anybody there. Another Miman. Yup. We're gonna go in this sketch-ass cave. And get our first side quest.
I'm detecting several demons within the cave. However, they don't appear to be dangerous. Perhaps you can try speaking with them, if you are willing.
Young man, they're just straight chilling. So freaking hungry. Poor little fellers. They're a little freakish, but I feel bad for them. Found a cave full of hungry lads looking for their friend. Believe it or not, also a Vegas thing. I sure hope these guys don't drop down and attack me once I get this treasure chest. It's like I'll just have to zap them. And so sometimes if there's a whole bunch of dudes fighting you at once in the overworld and you attack just one of them, you will have to fight them one after the other, which is kind of fun. I actually kind of like that, so you don't have to just like keep hitting them and hitting them if you're actually trying to fight all of them. So now you gotta activate aura mode. I also really love the Magasuhi skills that you can get in this game that really kind of shake up how you do your fighting. Like, just the basic one is really good because it turns all of your attacks, magic or physical, into criticals, which basically gives you double turns and a lot more damage. And also it gives you max aura. But they also get to do it too. The enemy gets to do it too, so it's only fair. Get him out of here. Get him in here. Fireball. I may have bitten off more than I can chew by running straight into these guys. They're kind of giving me the work right now. I've been slimed. Wow, young man, you really fumbled that one. Looked right at you. But we can just load right back in. May have to redo several cutscenes as penance for fumbling the bag.
Young man.
Young man, skip my dialogue.
We've located...
God made dialogue. The devil made the fast forward button. Yeah, this game can be pretty brutal, booting you right back to the title screen. Just a reminder to save frequently.
Young man.
Watch me speedrun this. Man, when you fast forward the dialogue, it looks like she just points and laughs at you. allow me to learn from my mistakes and actually save, so we don't have to do that again if I get slimed.
Young man,
Yep. Speedrun strat.
young man.
You're so right, I can save anywhere. It has been so long since I've played this game. Conveniently misses the save button that it shows you right on the HUD. Let's talk to this neat little fella. Hello. It's like a rolled up paper man. Also, coming from Nocturne and seeing the demons in like the 4K Ultra HD, like the really cartoony looking ones like McCoy, was a bit of a shock. Because they keep the designs very much the same, but they just turn on that like the 4K ray tracing NVIDIA type of graphics on them.
Young man.
Let's avoid the slime room for now. My cat just jumped up onto the bed. She made a little meow. Cat activation sound. She is straight sniffing around. She doesn't see my laptop up here very often. Let's check the map, see where we're going. And a safety save. And for funsies, we're gonna see if we can talk to the slime. I'm gonna talk to the power. The demon is approaching. What will you do? I'm gonna go, whoa now. Someone who stays calm when I approach. Exactly how I like them. Oh, he's gonna tell our future. Tell me my future. Actually, it has more aura if I say I make my own. No! He called me out immediately. I lost all my aura. Called me cliche. Oh. I was so cliche I killed him. How about this guy? Will he think I'm cool? And when the sentient sludge is just like cringe. Really hurts the ego. The demon seems to be in good spirits. Could it be because a full moon is near? God, he makes such a gross noise. He wants just a teeny bit. I know I shouldn't take these ones. It's so fun to do that every time, though. Whenever they're like, I'm gonna take all of your HP, I always gotta say yes. Well, he just bogged at me. Oh my god. His, like the very guttural burpy noises he makes, especially with the headphones on, are pretty bad. But now we're best friends.
Whoa, wait a sec!
That sounds like Peak. Is that Peak? Oh god.
You don't want to eat me? Not a lot of flavor, you know? Trust me. Oh, hey! You with the long hair! You'll save me, right? Oh, please!
Who are you?
My genuine reaction to that information. Most unintimidating. Just get 'em, boys. Like floppy little runs, their feet slapping the concrete. Let's rattle these fellas. Let's see if they're weak to Zeo. Oh my god. Well, they're not exactly weak to it, but it is quite effective. Love that big, giant, wide pog they make. Gotta hit him with the pose. Level up strength.
That's a relief. Seriously, thanks. You really saved me back there. Huh? You know, now that I think about it, I like totally had the judgment to ask for your help. So doesn't that make me awesome too? Okay, never mind then. Like you deserve thanks anyway. The only reason I'm alive is because I asked you for help, and you know it. Don't try to deny it either.
Should I do the 2 mean ones or the 1 nice one? I'm going nice. I can't be mean in these games.
You're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. I just realized I've never seen you before, huh? Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Young man, there are demons in this world that feign kindness to prey on you. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
What? Hey, you're leaving? Like, seriously?
Young man, focus on your grind, not on women. They'll get in your way, young man.
See if I care.
Aogami if they programmed him with like manosphere stuff. Also, you may have beat me to it, but I will just get it out of the way. Slime now has Poisma and Dustoma balls. Just putting that out there, getting that out of my system, because I will say it each time.
Young man,
This is another one of my favorite additions in the VVengeance canon. If I'm remembering correctly, in the base game, you get your Aogami essences from just regular, like little loot boxes, the little golden boxes that you can get. But in Vengeance, they're like these corpses of like Aogami's past that you get your Aogami abilities from.
Isn't this a sight to behold? Let me see your face.
Let me see that face card. Into the blue dimension.
At last, you have arrived. All of this time, waiting. And only now does one possess the power to see me. One who has
Wow, she's way
awakened
bigger
to
than I
their
remember.
true form through the reunion of knowledge and life. A Nahobino. I am Sophia. I have come from a plane far beyond this one to act as a guide to both the world and the Nahobino. However, I see now that although your power should rival that of the gods, it is unstable, incomplete. Allow me to awaken some of that which still slumbers within. Let us see what you hide.
Whoa now. Immediately agrees.
You now possess the means to gain essences, allowing you a myriad of powers and miracles, the ability to shape the world.
I have given you a white monster.
Henceforth, you shall traverse Dot and gather these essences, along with glory, as these are the very source of miracles. These shall be your source of power as a Nahobino, and will surely aid you on your path to godhood.
Be on the lookout for the Viking berry flavor. That one is especially delicious. And so now we can go through Apotheosis. And so miracles are kind of just permanent upgrades that you can give to your character that help your stuff like mastery or just kind of give you miscellaneous benefits. I always go for like almighty attacks, and so you'll unlock those later. So I usually don't look at any of the magic ones, since I always go for pure physical. But I will go ahead and get Forestall, because that one's going to be pretty good, which slashing an enemy in the field will greatly increase the Magatsuki gauge at the start of battle, which is going to be very useful later on, just because we're going to be relying a lot on our Magatsuki abilities. And then for Essence Fusion, you can gain either the moves or the kind of alignment, almost, not the alignment, like the weaknesses and strengths of the different demons with the essences you have. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Aogami essence. I usually only use the Aogami essences for my main character, just because I think they're like way cooler, and I don't usually have much of a reason to go for any other ones. And so Rooted Soul is going to be really good. That's going to increase our max HP and MP, just so that we don't die. And then you kind of just get to reorder your moves. And we've only got 3 so far, so there's no problem there. But later on we will have to kind of give and take and make choices about how many abilities we have on us.
How is this? Return when you have gathered more demons.
Well, well, made it to Mita's ley line fount, I see. Then allow me to let you in on a little secret. All ley lines are connected. Quick trip through the ley line crossing and you'll be spirited away to another fount in no time flat. See for yourself, huh?
It's like, alright, you got the pretty tall lady to talk to you. Now here's more little freak man. Look at these little onion guys. Give me your guy, I want your guy. Please let me go. I'm gonna feel really bad for this. No. Oh my god, the scream. I don't have that. That I do. Strange onion baby. Have $100. Strike a pose. Whoa. Hey, buddy. The angels are dead. It appears as though they were torn apart by sharp claws.
This is...
Young man, I'm detecting the presence of powerful demons from within that red object ahead. That is what is known as an abscess. It is a nest of demons that have been drawn together by the overflowing spiritual power.
I think my strange onion baby can take it.
It is dangerous, but we will need to destroy it if we want to reach Tokyo Tower. Combat is unavoidable. We should be able to proceed given our current fighting capability. However, if you feel like you are in danger, do not hesitate to fall back.
Now, with the power of our new onion baby, we'll take this thing on. Whoa. He's trying to goo me. Yep. Watch this. Love when you activate your critical and he's like, Aogami, clip this shit. I'm trying to remember if they're weak to Zan. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Not when my critical is on the line. Here we go. Onion baby, get him. No. No. Now we got him. I'm gonna lower their attack by striking a pose. We must keep Weird Onion Baby alive at all costs. So I'm just gonna try and survive their free criticals part of their turn. So I'm gonna lower their attack and try and see if I can just get them to miss. Beautiful. Masterful gambit on my part. Hit him with it too. I was joking at first, but it actually looks like Onion Baby might carry this. Rattle 'em, boys. Bring it home, Onion Baby. Well worth the $100. My one weakness, strange plant children.
Well done, young man. Let us keep moving.
Meeman spotted. I'm investing in onion coin from now on. It surely won't be a pump and dump this time. Huh?
Long time no see. You remember me, don't you? Of course you do. I was watching you. Oh, you must be pretty tough if you can take out an abscess like that.
It wasn't me, it was the weird onion kid.
Still, you were super outnumbered. Bet you got a little beat up, huh? Oh, I know. Here, I'll give you
They
this.
really gave you the works.
Just so we're clear, I didn't do this for you or anything. I just happened to pick it up. So, here, take it or whatever.
Or whatever. Not like I care. She does care.
Not exactly the best way to say thanks, but maybe it'll help you out. Maybe, if you want, I can find even more for you.
Young man, this demon's intentions are unknown. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
I think Agami's getting jealous.
Hey, what's with the face, huh? You could at least try to look appreciative. Alright, I'm gonna go find more stuff. Then you'll see how helpful I am, and then you'll take me with you. It's a promise, okay?
This man hitting it over here.
May I have a moment?
I think they also added these like these little grind rails here with the Vengeance cannon. But that's unimportant. Right now, look at this guy hitting it. Ooh. Ooh. He can really move. Whoa there, pal. I wouldn't go past here if I were you. Didn't you see those dead angels? There's a really beastly demon down there that went down this way. If you get caught by those sharp claws, you'll end up just like them. Hell of me, hit a little jiggy.
Young man.
Mushiwu, this one right here, freaks me out just a little bit because the very specific way that her hair works, because her hair is like her wings, and so she will flap them to fly. It reminds me of a very vivid, like, deep nightmare I had once as a child, where there was a guy that had these like very long, kind of like mutton chop type facial hairs that he could kind of like move like fingers, like he had hands on the side of his head. And she reminds me of that. And so, while she is adorable in her little, like, Red Riding Hood looking fit, the hair that she can move like wings is a little bit freaky to me. I completely agree. All of the designs for the SMT demons go insanely hard. Like, even the little fodder demons you find everywhere. Like, if you take a good look at them, they've got a lot of really nice design elements. Like, look at these guys. They look like the ghosts of children who died in industrial accidents. See what their deal is. Jackie. I'll give him a friendly response. Surprisingly normal. You're not a weird freak like everybody else here. You're telling me, buddy. Quit your job. Join my emo band. Yeah, I'll have a smoke. Go ahead, buddy. I especially love all the kind of like weird audio, like little sounds they make in this one. Especially later on whenever we get to some of the later areas. There's some guys that sound pretty horrific, but in a very cool way. Where are we headed now? Oh, could not jank my way through there. Meow.
Glad you're okay. It's you, right? I know you look different, but somehow I can feel it. It's still you in there.
Even if you look sick as hell.
Take a look. That's a lot of rust, but I'd know that green stripe anywhere. This train car's from the Yamanote line. But if this is the train, then what exactly happened here? What could have possibly happened to Tokyo while we were in that tunnel?
I think it just did that.
What? That makes no sense. Why would the train be here anyway? Never mind. We need to focus on getting more information. First, we need to regroup with the other students. Dazai was around there too, if I recall. What? Abducted? And by some kind of angel? Well, I suppose that decides it. We should split up and search for this angel. Don't worry. The truth is, I can control demons.
What?
I'm with a group that's working to protect the world. They gave me a demon summoning program. A host of demons is trying to drag Tokyo into darkness, and we have the power to stop them. not just trying to protect myself. I'm fighting to save everyone.
Look out!
I too am extremely humble. Another one of my favorite demon designs in this game.
What the hell? Where'd he come from?
That creature is Glaciolabilus, better known as the Beast of Bloodshed.
Enter the self-insert.
Okay. Who are you?
I am Yoko Hiramine. Now let's kill this thing.
It has just occurred to me that I have not saved recently. We'll just lock in. We'll get him first try. It's a full moon. No, he does dome with balls. But luckily, if I remember correctly, these guys have some pretty good abilities. See if we can land a crit. I love how it's me, Atsuto, Hiramine, and Onion Baby. Onion Baby, make him confused. Yes! Onion Baby, let's go! He smacked himself. And the $100 that I paid to get this Onion Baby on my team has been well worth it this entire time. Immediate return upon investment. This guy's weak to Zeo. I wonder if I've got anyone else that's got Zeo on him. Just Dystoma balls. Now we'll keep Onion Baby here. See how he handles fire. Okay, whew. Not gonna lose two turns today. Alright, everybody pose. Of course, thanks for coming. Really glad to have everybody here. Oh, this guy's toast. That's base Onion Baby. I gotta get my ass out of here or I'm finished. And stay out.
Got away. You said you were Hiramine, right? We appreciate the help.
Don't mention it. Happy to help out. So what are your names then?
Great. Well, I'm Yuzuru Atsuta, and this is...
And this is...
Join High School, actually.
They don't even give you a little filler name.
I've seen it before. That demon came at me at Shinagawa Station. I lost track of it at Takanawa Tunnel, right when the earthquake hit. When I came to, I was here, though I'm not sure where here is.
My story's about the same. I was out on the road near Takanawa Tunnel. Next thing I knew, I was in this wasteland. I heard someone talking, and then I noticed the demon preparing to pounce.
We lucked out then. This place is definitely dangerous. And that's about all we know right now. So I think you should probably go with him. It'll be much safer that way. We should split up and see what we can find out.
Sounds good. Let's go.
It's a good thing we all teamed up that time or we'd be dead. Anyways, let's split up for now. Has to farm a little bit of ore as he walks away.
Hey. It's fine. But still. Well... let's work together.
The human guys following you around in the Vengeance canon is something I'm kind of 50-50 on. I think it's pretty cool that it adds a lot more characterization for people that may have been lacking it in the original story, but I also do like having my own just kind of demon homies. Let's see, where to?
Young man, wait. I'm detecting...
Is that Mac at night?
Hey! Long time no see, huh?
It's been like a whole 15 minutes.
I found a bunch more stuff since last time, so now you gotta take me with you. It was a promise, remember? All kinds of useful stuff. So I can come with you now, right? I'll help you out and find all sorts of neat stuff for you, okay? Well, you see, there's this certain demon I'm looking for. They're kind of my other half. Yeah, my soulmate. Oh, totally. Pretty exciting stuff, right? Only thing is there's like a million demons getting in my way basically every second.
Tell me about it.
So please, you just gotta let me tag along. Yay! Thanks. And you're heading for Tokyo Tower, right? Do you know about the monster that hangs out there, though? Everyone calls him the Demon of the Tower. So, I'm gonna come help and make sure he doesn't wipe the floor with you. I'm Amanazaka. Here's hoping we can help each other out.
Young man. Yes.
So now we get to enter the friendship world. I really like the demon haunt that they added to the Vengeance canon. You get to have these little bench conversations.
Young man,
Young man, fusing with each other has led us to experience something beyond human understanding. I suspect that this is inflicting great stress on your body and mind. Sit on this rickety wooden bench. And it is just kind of nice to get to see Aogami and the MC separated, just talking to each other. Because usually he only ever talks in your head.
I shall continue to provide support.
Bombastic side-eye. Oh yeah, having a thoughtful chat with Robo Dilf gives you free skill points. Onion baby. Let's see what he has to say. If you die in battle, I'll be sure to throw a real nice memorial service for you. What a thoughtful little child.
Well...
Let's get on out of here. What do you have to say, Mac at Night? Now me, Sonny, I've been bumbling around these parts ever since humans were around. Gotta say, this city sure has changed. Used to be buildings of all kinds around here. Oh, he's like a little southerner. Let me get a little recovery going on. They're just standing there, menacingly. I know they tried their very best to make Amano Zako like really annoying and weird, but I can't help that she's one of my favorite parts of this game. I find her really funny.
That rock
Partially because she is annoying and weird.
He looks familiar. The memory isn't clear, but I believe he may be a survivor of the battle between God and the demons. Our objective is Tokyo Tower. I recommend we avoid a confrontation for now and press on.
That dude's built different. Stay out of his way. Oh, that's actually quite terrifying. Amitama. Rattle 'em, boys. Fighting this guy without a spyglass is probably going to go very bad, but we're going to do it anyways. We get one more shot. We fumbled it. So for the Mitamas, they give you really good drops, but each of them only has a single weakness, and they're immune to everything else. And if you don't kill them on your turn, they will run away immediately. And so usually the strat is to use a spyglass, and then just have someone that can do that element. I want to see if we can make it to Tokyo Tower before I end the stream today. I think that'd be a good cutoff point there. And so Amanozako, as well as any other demon navigator that you get in this game, they'll send you to these little places where you can investigate them. And they'll either give you like items, or maybe some healing, or there will be a guy there waiting to kill you. It's kind of a coin toss.
Boo!
Boo!
No.
Amusement is important too. Long dog. Dog with the long on it. Roar, roar. No need to shout. Look at this dude. Neko Shogun. Reminds me of someone I know. Trying to put together a reward for my retainers, you see. I would like to give them life stones, but I've come up short. I'll need 5 more. On the off chance you're carrying any life stones, do you think you could spare some for me? Absolutely, I can. Oh ho, a youngster who knows how to respect his elders. Absolutely. The respect one has for an elder.
Hey.
Because I want to. Listen to this crunch sound it's about to make. That's one juicy apple. Let's try and find some life stones for this little cat dude. Onion baby. Isn't it kind of rude to hog an abscess all to yourself? If I were just a little stronger, I'd take it back. Whoa. Delusions of grandeur, onion baby. Nozako's like, what the hell?
Be careful.
We're gonna avoid him for now. And collect life stones and maybe fight this abscess. Oh, nice. That's all the life stones we needed. So we'll go give them to Neko Shogun. Here you go, little guy. Wow. Hit you with the The reward I've given you will undoubtedly prove useful on your journey. May fortune favor you in your travels. You obtained the War God Talisman. Oh no. He's gonna give us a super rad essence. It's so strong. Oh, I've already had his essence. So whenever you get a talisman in this game, it lets you use a different Magatsuhi skill. Though it works for specific demon races. So like each demon has their own kind of race here. So let's take a look. It's like Pixie is Fairy. Onmaraki is Raptor. Slime is Foul. So these are like the demon's race. And so each talisman you get will let different demon races do different like special Magatsuhi skills. Though honestly, I usually stick to just the free crits. Looks like we gotta take the highway.
Young man, it's still far off, but I sense the presence of a powerful demon.
Oh, hey, you hear that? The demon of the tower sounds like he's on a rampage.
I can sense a very powerful demon.
Pretty much any demon that gets too close. That's why none of the other demons ever go near the tower. I've heard rumors that he even breathes fire and spits poison and stuff.
I'm sure there's no reason why those two pieces of information are in red.
The demon of the tower. Seems he's a dangerous foe. Young man, before we go to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we strengthen ourselves by defeating other demons, or by recruiting them to our side.
Or we'd be built different and run straight at him. Yup. We're gonna fight Mac at night. I do think I'm a little bit under-leveled, so see if we can fight these guys. I've largely been avoiding combat, and that may come back to bite me, so let's get to killing.
Exactly.
The scream on those guys is always kind of horrific. I'm about to level up, and you look like just enough XP. Not to be a diva or anything, but you better make use of this skill. More Zeo. All the Zeo. I think I see an Aogami essence on the map up here. Here we go. If I can get one of the physical attacks, oh! I got swamped. Swamp thinged. Watch this. Aogami clip this. I like how him dying, that just sounds like a guy. He was nothing to the likes of Onion Baby. This guy died aura farming. Looks like we jump off right here. I'm gonna try to avoid this abscess for now. I think my plan is I'm just gonna run right up to Tokyo Tower, see if I can beat the boss there, but if I can't, I will run around and try and get some more levels. But I kind of want to gauge where I'm at with him right now. Also, the boss of the Tokyo Tower is one of my favorite, just kind of like first bosses in an SMT game. In both design and gameplay wise.
Naturally, if it's a fair price.
And so we're gonna sell them all the stuff we've been getting from the vending machines. And I need to stock up on... Not gonna accidentally sell all of that. Need a spyglass, because these basically let you just take a snapshot of what a demon's like weaknesses are, any moves that they might have, and so it's always good to have these stocked up, especially if you're about to go fight a boss. Or if you want Meeman. And I'll get some medicine. If I recall correctly, I think the boss is weak to ice, so I'm gonna grab a couple of those. Grab one for now. I'm actually broke. Perchance. You cannot just say perchance.
Listen.
Listen.
Now then.
So she's gonna teach us how to fuse demons now. Let's go with Divine Proficiency so that we can have more skill slots for ourselves. And we'll increase our demon stock. Because we're probably going to want to fuse a bunch of guys for this boss.
Return.
So I believe he's up there, but let me see if I can get another demon specifically for him. We're going to try and find people that are immune to fire or poison. Or that can use ice, because I think I remember him being weak to ice. So you're the newcomer to these parts, aren't you? I'm curious, just what kind of demon are you? How will you respond? I'll be amicable. Very good, very good. Say, while you're at it, if you wouldn't mind offering a gift or two. Very well. I do not have that. This is wearing me thin. I quit. He does not mess with broke boys. Whoa. Blew a kiss to defuse the situation. I think you've had enough, buddy. I'm cutting you off. Young people these days. Vanishes. Let's try again with this other guy. How about you, old timer? Wanna be my buddy? I gotta say, that hair of yours sure is long. It's a real sight to see. Oh, we gotta hit him with the awful, awful pun. You're embarrassing me. Well, I think I'll head home and pour myself some tea. Joke so bad he has to vanish too. Well, I guess we gotta fight this random guy. Boof, boof. See, that'll be useful. I really don't want to have to level grind to find this guy, but if we had him on our team, he could really be helpful. What? Yoko, please. Onion Baby saves the day again. Hey, let me see what... Let me look at Onion Baby. What is he strong against? Partially blocks fire. Amitama. Use a spyglass on that guy.
This'll do.
I think if I do this the right way, I can get this Mitama.
Take this.
Nice. So we're probably gonna get something pretty good from that Mitama. Onion Baby, no! They turned him into an ice statue and shattered him. Cannot let them get away with this. Onion Baby will be avenged. So it looks like that Mitama gave us a couple relics to sell. Which is good, because we're broke boy. Actually, let's revive him before we mess around with any of these. Go ahead and sell those relics.
Now then. Looking to say, need anything? Always a pleasure.
You know, I'm actually really interested to see how we can handle him, just as we are now. So I'm actually going to buy some more ice shards.
Looking to say, thanks. Need any?
And let's see what kind of demons we can fuse.
Welcome to the...
No one right now that really fits the bill for the
Return.
immunities I'm looking for. How about we just ball right into it? Please. There we go. Here I go.
I'm detecting a powerful demon in front of Tokyo Tower. We'll want to be extremely cautious if we intend to go any further.
And we'll ignore that warning. Past life regression.
Heed my words, brethren. As decreed by the Seraphim, I, Abdiel, hereby take command of Bethel's holy army. Our foes are the demons of chaos, who swore allegiance to that contemptible snake. Yet fear not, we are all blessed with the divine protection of God himself. Warriors from far and wide, hear me now. Strike them down in the name of order! The unholy will find their deliverance by our blades!
Feet.
The god you cravenly revere is dead. Slain by my own hand, that humanity might finally live unbound from their chains.
Vile serpent, your lies mean nothing.
I speak only the truth. I have ascended the Pillar Imperial, the throne of God. As an angel, you know what this means. Such uncouth behavior from my former brethren.
Hit him with that Conqueror's hockey.
Order itself has crumbled. Chaos shall envelop the world. And from that chaos, there shall be a true rebirth. A wholly new future. All that remains is for me to sow the seeds that shall sprout into this grand reality.
cool. You're not quite sure how to interpret what you just saw.
It must have been. That was Lucifer, the Lord of Chaos. Shortly after our encounter, my operations ceased. It was only after I sensed your presence that I reactivated. I've since recovered a portion of my memory data. Yes, I was an agent of Bethel, and I was sent here on an important mission. They have a base not far from here, at the Tokyo Diet Building. There, the angels of Bethel work tirelessly to protect the people. Young man, it is my guess that the angel who took your friend will also be there. Let us make our way to the Tokyo Diet Building, for your own safety.
Hey! Hey! This is no time to space out! Something's coming!
Isn't this guy sick? I love the kind of just like eyeless, very xenomorph head design on these guys. Just like the big kind of creepy smiles. Very fun design.
Take this!
I must admit, I think I'm vastly underleveled for this fight. The only people I have are weak to fire. We'll lock in, we got him.
I can't afford to fail.
Going about as well as I had thought with my lack of preparation. Nah, we'll go down swinging. Give him what for. Well, I am pretty tired. I should probably stream a little bit earlier than I did today. Could definitely feel myself kind of being very sleepy. So thank you all for coming to watch me play some Shin Megami Tensei Wengeance. Don't know if I'll stream this next time or if I'll go with something that can kind of keep my brain going. Because I'm starting to realize this might not have been the best in terms of streaming and holding a conversation. Could probably stream some Night Rain, because I feel like I could probably talk better while I'm playing that. Not as many cutscenes or things that I wouldn't want to talk over, you know? Not quite brave enough to stream Valorant. As much as I love Valorant, I would absolutely get flamed. Who knows, it could be fun. Could get some of my buddies on stream. I do also look forward to streaming some Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. I've been putting that off for a very long time, but that's another big game that I would really love to stream for everybody. And I think that's another one that I could kind of hold a conversation a little bit better. Just because that's a game that I've also played a lot more recently. So thanks for coming to watch me. I will try and do this more regularly, but I am going to be pretty busy with my day job in the coming weeks. But I will definitely try and find some time in the afternoons to have some more streams and just, you know, be more regular with it. So I will catch you all in the next one.